Hey, what's up everyone? Evil here with another Onigiri video. And in this video, I'm going to talk to you guys about the Satan celebration event that's happening right now in 2019 for the PS4. Now, I don't know if this event is happening for the other platforms as well, namely PC and Xbox, but I do know that it's available for the PS4. And it's been going on for a little while now, and I think we can get some more info about the celebration by looking at the info screen here. And so you can see Satan is here, there's a bunch of stuff here. You can find out more information by just going to the website or just clicking on the link. Oh, I guess clicking on the link brings you to the Gacha. Okay, well that's good to know. I never clicked on the link before. So anyways, let me show you what it's all about. So in Onigashima, a couple things happens with this event. So when you log in, every day you get a login boost or bonus or item. So you get the normal stuff from your regular login here, but then you get this extra thing here. Now depending on the number of days you logged in, you're going to get different number of prizes. So it's always going to be a full energy restore, and it's always going to be a Satan celebration gacha ticket. But the amount that you get varies depending on how many times you've logged in. So I got 2 there, and that's because if I look at my login calendar, this is my normal login. Once you close this, you see this, which is the consecutive login bonus for the Satan login event. Now, the first time you get this, you get 1 of the full energy, you get the gacha. The second day you get 1, the third day you get 1. The fourth day though, you get 2 quantities of both items, and on the 5th day you get 3 of both quantities. So it's good to kind of log in to get them consecutively. And what that is you may see in my other videos where you're able to go to the special gacha ticket here, go to the Satan celebration, and you can use the tickets to roll for all these really cool items. And so in another video that I had, I showed you how I got a mount by actually doing this, but I had to recreate my character a number of times. This only works if you're starting a new character and just for fun you're doing this just to roll. It takes a long time to do it, but eventually you're going to get one of these mounts or some of these vanguards through this special technique. A lot of times you're going to get a lot of this junk right here. So 90% of it, or 95% of it is going to be this junk down below here. So that's the Satan celebration stuff. Now that's one part of it. The other part is here where you talk to this girl here, Satan, and once you have completed her quest, so the first time you talk to her, she has a quest for you for these Nirvana tarts, and you can only get these tarts by doing an energy dungeon run, as far as I know. Then once you have one of them, you come back to her, you exchange the quest, and she's going to give you a full energy restore for having done the quest. Now after that, she's going to have these 2 options open where you can exchange items, or you can do like a little rolling gachapon thing with her where you can get some really nifty stuff. So these wings here are pretty cool. So I've seen a lot of people running around with these. These are pretty awesome to look at, to be honest. I would want one of myself, but it's all by chance, right? And the stats are here, so if you hover with the stats, they give you crit force, defense, yada yada. Now this one looks really cool, but unfortunately the stats are trash. Well, to me at least. If it doesn't have attack, then it's not really that great to use as an accessory. Now you also get this one here, which is a little doll of her. So it's a little doll that's floating around inside my hair apparently, but the stats are really good. So attack 10%, crit 5, lightning 5, twin swords, which is really awesome for twin swords. Any new twin swords users, this is really awesome as an item for you to have right from the get-go. Now that said, you have to roll for this, and it's going to cost you 2 of these tarts to roll. I currently have 13 of them. So later I'm going to show you how to get these and where I farm for them, which I think are the easiest way that I have found. So We'll go into that a little bit later. But there's also the item exchange. So the item exchange allows you to buy a lot of really cool stuff here. Now, if you're a new player, you may not know what all these things are, but trust me, all these are really, really good items. So this one is really, really good. This one is really good. Basically, the rule of thumb is the more they cost to buy, the better the items are. All right. So the thing that for a new player, especially for new players, the things that you're going to want to buy from this event is definitely this one right here. So what that is an accessory that gives you attack plus 10, some skill force, which makes your skills 10% stronger, gives you 10% HP, 10% SP, and then gives you some holy element, reduces some dark element, but who cares about that for now. Gives you cooldown cut, which makes your skills come up again faster. So having these two, now you can buy 2 of them from her through the event. So do your best to buy all 2 of them, right? So they cost 30 each. So let me show you now where to get these tarts, where to farm these tarts. I guess for me, the easiest way to farm them, the most worthwhile method, and then hopefully you can get them. I was able to actually get one of them within, I think, maybe maybe a day and a half. So within 2 days I was able to get one of these items for another character of mine. So they're not really, really hard to get, but it just takes time, and if you're diligent about it, you're gonna get them. And the trick to this is actually using your energy that you get on a daily basis for just being in game, being out of game, whatever. So this energy right here is going to really, really be the key. And using full energy resource if you have them, or just buying energy resource or whatever. So anyways, we're gonna go here to Chifiri, and if you don't have her unlocked yet, there's another video that I have on how to unlock her, so definitely watch that. So what you're going to want to do is go into the daily dungeons, right? So any one of these dungeons is going to have a chance to drop these Nirvana tarts. They're all random, they have a low chance to drop, but the key is to find a dungeon that has excuse me, a bunch of mobs that you can kill easily at low levels that will drop these items. Now, it's a game of numbers, right? The more enemies you kill, the more chances you're going to get one of these tarts to drop. So going through all the ones, now these energy dungeons will switch around day to day, but there's always going to be one of the orb days. So today, Wednesday, is the orb of ice, and basically what you're looking for is a dungeon that costs the least amount of energy, that gives the most helpful reward that you can get, and then you're going to run that dungeon over and over again to get these tarts, right? So just go through and look at each one of these dungeons and see how much they cost. So this one, the lowest, costs 20 energy, so it's not really worthwhile, plus the enemies on there are really, really hard. So go through and look at them, but I'm almost certain that on a regular weekday, so Monday through Friday, this orb dungeon is going to be your best bet. So in this dungeon, it drops what are called crystals or orbs or gems, or I forget what they're called, but they drop these things along with regular items and along with the Nirvana tarts that we're looking for. So the key is to come into this. Now this only costs 15 energy, so I can come into here pretty much any time. Now I'm only level 100 with really, really low stats and whatnot. See, and boom, there we have it, our first Nirvana tart right here for the taking. Right? So it also drops these stones. Okay, yeah, stones. They're called stones. Okay, so they drop these stones, and these stones are going to be really awesome to use later. And I can show you where we can use these stones to exchange through the point Daruma to buy more stuff later on. Or you can save the stones for a later time, and they become more important later on through the game. when you get to that point. So anyways, go through this dungeon. There's quite a bit of enemies here, but as you can see, I'm just level 100 with the basic Zunder weapons and Sunrise weapons. So let me show you here. Oh, I guess I can't show you. But anyways, I just have the basic Zunder weapon, and I'm able to kill them going through this dungeon just like this. So anyways, I'm just gonna plow through this dungeon and see if I can get another Nirvana tart to drop for me. Like I said, the drop rate is pretty low, but coming in here to kill these enemies, these low level enemies, is a good opportunity to get these items that so far that I have found. So I'm gonna kill them pretty quick, or hopefully pretty quick here. Pick up whatever I can. Right. So what I found is you're guaranteed to get one Nirvana tart per run, but you're not guaranteed to get anything above that. I've always gotten one tart per run, but I've also been able to get around 4 or 5 tarts per run as well, but that's all by chance, right? So as you can see earlier, I got my first one on my first kill. There's only 2 enemies left, so I don't know if I'm gonna get another one, but we'll see if I'm lucky. Okay, awesome. Just as I said that, I get another one right here, so that's 2 right there, 2 down, and there you have it. And so the key is just to save up some energy, run this dungeon, and hopefully you're definitely gonna get one per run. And if you get lucky, you can get anywhere from up to 4 or 5. I've only gotten 5 on a lucky run before. But yeah, you just keep running this dungeon and collect as many of them as you can. And then sooner or later, you're going to be able to buy your first accessory, which is going to be really helpful because it's going to boost your attack by 10% off the bat. And that's going to help you run more of these dungeons and collect more. And so the idea is to collect, to buy, you know, or I guess to collect 60 of these tarts and to buy the 2 accessories, because trust me, it's going to really help you down the run as you play the game, as you progress. They are awesome to have these accessories, especially for now, especially for just investing a little bit of time into doing something that you're already going to be doing anyways. So yeah, so awesome. So there's another one right there. So I'm just gonna clear this dungeon here and just see if I can get another one. Alright, cool. So there was another one. Awesome. That's 3 right there. One more would be really cool. Ah, nothing. Well, 3 is pretty good, in my opinion. Okay, so last thing I'm going to show you is that point Daruma that I just mentioned about. Now, if you guys want, I can make another video to kind of go over that. It has some really cool stuff, and you should definitely check it out. So this little guy right here, this yellow guy, he's the point Daruma, and you can buy some really cool things from him. by just looking at the list. So he has a bunch of stuff here, but they all require these points. Now you can exchange the points by selling items. So the stones that we got from earlier are these stones right here, and each one of the stones is gonna net you 15 points. So by just selling these stones that we just got earlier, we can buy, we can exchange 400 points, and these points, you know, as you play, you collect more and more of these points, and they're really cool. But the thing that I really like to buy from this exchange are these cards right here. So these are the Gargoyle Ogi cards. So there's the Flame one, there's the Lance one, the Ice one, I'm sorry, and the Thunder one. So these are all, they're normally 80,000 a piece, but since this is the first time I'm buying them, they're half off at 40,000 a piece, which is still a lot of, you know, quite a bit of farming. But once you get the first one, it will make your gameplay a lot better and a lot easier. So anyways guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Hopefully this helps. Hopefully this helps your farming of these tarts. And yeah, thanks for watching and have a good one. I'll see you in the next one. This is Evil. Peace.